What's up, guys? Mandy here. This is Mandy. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Mandy here. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Mandy's Manifestations. This is going to be a vlog channel for those of you looking for a little bit of inspiration, motivation. Maybe you're not having the best time in life right now. Maybe you're down in the dumps. This is all about you and helping you to live a better life and to feel gratitude and abundance and to live and walk in that. So I really want to share some things that I've learned. I've met so many people that also come to find out are on the spiritual journey. All our journeys are different, but everyone that I meet, they bring something to my table and it fills me up. And in that, I overflow and I fill other people with this information by passing it along and helping people live better, natural, healthy, positive lifestyle. Growing up, I always had a hard time with food, self-image, with my weight. I hold weight like it's nobody's business and it's hard for me to lose it, but I do not give up. Like I was 230 at one point. I dropped down to 175 at my lowest point. I am now about 195 and I'm working on it all over again. So it's a constant battle for me. I have to be super conscious and aware. I have to pay attention to everything I'm doing every day. Don't get me wrong, sometimes like I will subconsciously be doing something, especially when I'm on autopilot, but I notice that like if I'm a big faster. I believe in fasting. I think it's a beautiful thing. If you don't know about it, don't judge it before you do the research because it's super beneficial in many ways. But even just recently, like I started fasting again. I'm on day like 17 now. In the beginning, I was like, I'm really not seeing anything. And even the scale, honestly, the scale has gone up 5 pounds, but I've also been doing a lot of biking, a lot of leg workouts, and my legs, for some reason, I gain muscle mass very fast. Which is a good thing. It's not bad. But when I see the number go up and I feel like I'm not seeing a difference after a couple weeks, I'm like, oh, man, like this isn't even worth it. But like I keep pushing myself to keep doing it. And now I tried to put my jeans on the other day, the jeans that I wore when I was 175, and they're going up. Like I'm about to button the pants. But exactly, my point is just don't give up. So I started to notice that whenever I made a plan for myself the night before, some mornings I would wake up and completely subconsciously just grab an unhealthy breakfast choice without even realizing what I was doing. And I'm like, wait a minute, I told myself I wasn't going to do this. And in that, I started to realize I have to be super aware all the time. I have to pay attention as much as possible in every aspect of my life, in decisions, in even just thinking. Like when I'm at the store, I'm so conscious that like I'll watch people, not in like a creepy way, but I'll watch people and in my head, I'm so aware. I wonder how many of those people are actually conscious. Or how many of those people are just walking around the store on autopilot, not even thinking about what they're doing. Some people are throwing things in their grocery cart and they don't even realize how bad it is for them. Like not only how bad it is, but once you consume the junk food, the sugary food, the garbage in the middle of the grocery stores, not only are you doing yourself an injustice, but you are also feeding those negative emotions that we tend to have, such as depression, such as anxiety. On top of that, insecurity, because you're gonna eat these things, you're gonna feel those emotions, but you're also not going to see any benefits to your body, which is so important because our temples, our bodies, are what we walk around in. Like my soul is in this body. This is the body that I got. This is the person I have. So I need to treat this person with as much respect and love as possible. And in order to do that, I have to be brave enough to go after the things that I truly feel in my heart are my next step, what I want. I want to feel good about myself. I want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, wow, you look good. I love you. That's important. We have to love ourselves. A lot of people, that's not what we're doing. Not only are we not loving ourselves, but we're feeding ourselves garbage. Not only are we feeding ourselves garbage, but we're lazy. We're not getting up. We're not going anywhere. We're just on our phones. And I totally understand COVID is a thing, pandemic, all that. I get it. It's hard to go out. Some people are scared, but you have exactly what we're on right now. You have sources, YouTube. People make so many YouTube videos of working out at home. You can start out easy and grow as time progresses. But all it is that little bit of motivation, that like, I feel like I'm gonna do it, but maybe not today. But I'm telling you, it's not the emotion that you need to answer to. You have to just walk and do it. I know when you hear somebody say, force yourself to do it, you think, oh, mentally I have to be like, oh, okay, do it. That voice in your head is not gonna get you to do it. You have to, there are times where I don't wanna do something, but I know I'm supposed to do it. I have to do it because it's what's going to make my day better or push me further to any of my goals. And I'll just walk my body. And my mind will be still telling me, you're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And I will force my body to keep moving. And that's when I really know I have control. I have control over this being. This is my life. And I can make it happen. I can make anything happen. And same thing with, thinking you're stuck somewhere is a huge mistake. You are never stuck, and never be attached to anything. Yes, we love our family. Yes, we love our friends. Yes, we love our cars. We love our homes. We love food. But understand that you do not have to be emotionally attached to anything to a point where I'm unhappy in this. If you're not happy with something or someone or a job, you are not tied there. There are a billion other relationships you can be in. There are other job opportunities everywhere. If you don't want to work for someone, there's a way for you to make money without doing that. Working for yourself, making your own lifestyle, working your own schedule, but being happy. Be happy, live, love. That is a big thing to just love. Love yourself first, and then trickle that love into others. People have this notion of, if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not lovable, or I'm not loved. And it makes them feel like unimportant, insignificant, which is so not true. And then they're walking around, they got this negative energy, they're down, they're low. But if you just walk out and just throw up happiness and love, and when you see people and they're talking down, like, try and show them that the glass is half full, not half empty. Which, by the way, I'm gonna take a sip of my half full cup. But the biggest thing I want to show people and help people is you are I don't want it to sound like a cliche, because this is not like a corny, you are worth it, oh my God. No, like, for real, like, you can live the life that you want to live. If you're not happy with something in your life, figure it out. Figure out why. Do you want to be in that job? Do you want to live in that state? Do you want to be with that person? If it's a no and you don't want to, obviously don't go out and just like cut ties with everything, but strategically do that, figure it out. Like, okay, if I don't want to work here, let me start looking into other jobs. When you're there scrolling on Facebook or whatever social media you decide is yours, you have to, again, be conscious and be like, listen, is this pushing me towards happiness? Is this pushing me where I want to go? Or is this wasting my time? Am I wasting my time? You really got to think about those things. think about when you wake up, what are my habits? What do I do that are automatic? Do I reach for unhealthy food automatically when I know if I reach for that food, I'm not going to reach my goal? Or am I in control of that moment? Are you in control of your habits? Are you in control, or are you letting your habits control you? And the bad habits come from when you were a child and have now progressed to your adulthood, and you're not happy with them. You feel unhappy, you feel sluggish, you feel unmotivated. And I know what that feels like, and it's not fun. It hurts, it's sad, it's not a good place to be in. But I'm telling you, if every single day you wake up and you think today's gonna be a good day, even if that's your first thought, just try, push it in your head. Like, and then everything you encounter, so every moment of the day, try and be as awake and aware and conscious as possible. And in those moments, decide what is gonna be better for a better tomorrow. If I wake up in the morning and I decide, you know what, I'm gonna have a healthy breakfast, I have a healthy breakfast. And then the next thing is, okay, I go out, I go to work, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the gym. Then when I get out of work, I'm like, I'm kind of tired, the gym. In that second, don't do that. Just, even if you drive yourself to the gym, just do it. Even if your brain is still like, no, I'm gonna go home, just force your body to do what it is that you need to do to make your tomorrow better. That's what you have to do. Then you'll get to the gym. Most likely you'll still be like, dang, I don't wanna do this. But no, scan that gym tag, go in there, get on, even if it's 30 minutes, even if you just say, you know, I'm already here, just 30 minutes, that is 30 minutes closer to the goal that you want. And then after that, it's like, all right, I ate healthy in the morning, I went to the gym, now it's dinner time. What do? Do I sit here and be like, there's pizza, my husband just bought pizza, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, whatever, my mom just bought pizza, and it's so tempting, but you did good all day. I'm telling you right now, if you make that decision to not grab that pizza and instead you make something else, yeah, it sucks in the moment because it's like, dang, I miss pizza because it's so good. I love pizza. But it's such a euphoric feeling after you eat the food and you're full, the pizza's gone, the moment has passed, the emotion has passed, and you've controlled the emotion. The next day you wake up, you're like, wow, I had full control all day long of my decisions. And every decision that I made pushed me to a better tomorrow, which is now today. Here we are. Now you're like, wow, I did all that yesterday. I was able to achieve that. Let me do it again. And then when you do it again, one day turns to two turns to three, and so on and so on. And then you start to see results. And then not only are you taking control over your body, your mind, but you're taking control of your goals. You're making them happen with the little pieces. And a lot of people that make goals, that's another thing. Like, you make a goal and it's like, I'm gonna go to sleep and tomorrow I'm gonna have my goal. And that's never how it happens. Or people forget, when you make the goal, you need to take the steps in the middle. You have to build that wall up. Like, it's not gonna just happen overnight, and it's not gonna happen if you don't do the work in between. So my biggest lesson in all of this was to be conscious, super conscious throughout my day. And it's practice. It takes practice. It took a lot of practice in the beginning to remember to be conscious, because we're so used to being on autopilot that we never take a minute to like slow down. Whoa, before I do anything rational, is this an emotion, or is this what I am consciously doing, or am I emotionally reacting? That is the big difference. Your emotions can be good, but the emotions can also be bad. As long as you know how to control them, it gets easier as time progresses, I promise. But once you get that down pat, you'll be able to make better decisions. Now, not every day do I make 110% the best decisions for myself. There are times where I'm like, you know what, there's some cake right there, let me eat that, I'm just gonna go harder tomorrow. But I make sure that there's a counteractive effect to cancel out what negative thing I was about to do to take away from my goal. So I double up on that, like the positive thing that I'm going to do to make sure that that's just canceled out, because cake is good. I mean, ice cream cake. I'm not really a big cake person, but ice cream cake is pretty good. But overall, I just want people to become more awake, more aware, and learn the power that they have to really control their life. You are in control. Life isn't in control. Life happens, but it's your reaction to life that blooms the flower or rots the roots, you know. So I really believe in people. I believe that there are good people. I just feel like we've been so poisoned with all this garbage on social media, and it sucks that that's what we've come to terms with. But I want to start this vlog, and I want this vlog to be a good place for people to come. Whether you just need some inspiration, motivation, whether you just need a positive word, that's what this is about. I also want to hear from other people. There's so many people around the world that I don't have access to, but this is a platform where we can do that, and people can tell me their experience. Maybe there's something that I don't know that you may know, and you can share with me and other people that are going to see this or read the comments. By no means, this is not for likes, this is not for views. I'm not out for monetization or whatever that is. I feel like it's really unfair for me to be learning and getting all these messages from the other realms, universes, God, spiritual, whatever you look at it as. It's not fair that I don't share these things, because I share them with my friends and family, of course, but I've seen the impact that it makes on them. And if I can reach other people that are just having a bad time and not, you know, experiencing the best life that they can be, and I can be a little bit of an influence on a better life and a happier life for them, for you, like, I would love to be. That's all I'm looking for. Like, that is my purpose in life, is to make other people, help other people to be happy. But in that, I had to become happy first. And that's another reason why I'm glad I didn't do it years ago, because years ago, I was just starting this and I wasn't the happiest. And don't get me wrong, I still have my down days, but I am very confident in who I am. I'm happy. I live a beautiful life. I work for myself. I have my own schedule. I have a beautiful family. I have great friends, and I'm not complaining. I live in gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Always be grateful. Even when you're having a bad day, be grateful. That's key when you're having a bad day. If you're noticing things are going wrong and it's not the greatest, if you just simply stop, breathe, think of one thing you can be grateful for. I'm grateful that I have a car to get to work, even if it's that. I'm grateful that I have kids at home that love me. I'm grateful that I have 2 beautiful cats that I get to come home to every day. That will change your chain reaction to a positive attitude. And don't stay stuck in a negative attitude because of one thing. There are times where it happens. I get it, I know. But let's reel it in, start to be more conscious and awake, and let's start taking control of our lives and really, like, be happy, love, teach other people. It's infectious. It's good. It's a beautiful thing. So I want to try this 30-day challenge that I made up. I'm going to do it myself, and you're more than welcome to join me in on this. But for the next 30 days, every morning when we wake up, we grab our phone, typically to turn off an alarm, snooze an alarm, look at Facebook. Before you hit any social media apps, click on YouTube, look up a motivational video, and whether you consciously listen to the whole thing or subconsciously are listening, let it play. Let it play for you all morning and see the difference your day makes. See how differently your motivation is. See if you're more inspired, if you feel better, if you feel more amped to like get out and get it. Like, just try it. See if it works. I know that motivational videos help me. They help me in the gym, huge help in the gym. Because especially in the beginning, when I didn't want to work out, I didn't care what I listened to. It was like, I just want to get out of here. But I started listening to motivational videos, and it just puts me in a meditative state. So I'll just be running. Today was a good one. I ran 3 miles today. And I'm running, and I'm just listening to David Goggins. He's a good one. Mel Robbins, she's one of my favorites. She's the 5-4-3-2-1. She's actually a big part of how I grabbed a hold of my consciousness, which is really cool, and I want to talk about her in another video. But look her up, Mel Robbins, 5-4-3-2-1, and she'll teach you about stopping. It's more of a scientific thing in your brain, and she explains it all, and how you stop a bad habit loop, something that you normally think about, and you replace it with a positive one. And then in turn, every time you do that, you're reprogramming your brain to think different and to be wired differently. So let's try that. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to be making more videos. I'm not sure how frequent, how unfrequent. I'm just trying to figure this all out, and it's definitely different. It's new to me. And like I said, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I don't want any fake nonsense, or I'm not claiming anybody's stuff is fake, but I'm just trying to be as authentic as possible. If I feel that a video should go up, it'll go up. And I just listen to the universe. I let the universe guide me and tell me where to go, what to do. So I hope to see you guys again. I hope that we can share this journey together. And I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. Namaste. I hope to see you soon.